Hello guys, can you guys hear me? So let's check here first, like mic, if it's okay or not. So I'm gonna. So I need some feedback here. Probably is okay. I need to know if I'm too close to the mic or not. But let's see if it's gonna be okay. Oh, okay. So thank you, Franza. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, like 4 more minutes, to see if somebody's gonna appear. Like, and then we're gonna start, and do an overview what's happening with Astar in the past week. So let's see here. So I'm gonna test the transition here, if it's alright or not. Let's see here. So I'm testing. So I'm gonna, yeah, probably is okay. So how are you, Franzam? How are you doing? Are you excited about all the things that are happening with Astar Degens? There's like there's some delay, when you type, so I'm gonna need to wait a little bit to know what you're writing for me. Yeah, so I think right now all this live is gonna be recorded, so eventually, if somebody, most of people are not gonna be part of this right now, but it's gonna be recorded, so everybody's gonna be able to, see what happened and do eventually know about what's happening with Astar Network. So to begin here, I'm gonna start to say that the live stream is gonna be divided in 5 parts. First, we're gonna talk about Astar DJam's first birthday. So congrats, Astar DJams. Fantastic achievement. All the milestones and achievements from Astar DJams, which is fantastic. And then we're gonna talk about Astar nodes and why it's important to run nodes to improve the decentralization of Astar network. And the last one, we're gonna talk about Inc 4.0, which is gonna improve a lot development, and it's gonna create nice tools and frameworks for developers, uh, very close to what already Solidity has. Um, so first of all, we're gonna talk about Astar DGEMs, first anniversary, which is pretty cool. You know, my first time on Astar was with Astar DGEMs. Before to be Astar ambassador, I went to their official Discord and start to do some analytics. Maybe friends remembers. I was there with Rams and Doctor, VD, everybody. So I was helping on analytics. I did some dashboards, and I like a lot. And eventually, I start to be ambassador for Astar in May. So my first project that I went to Astar was actually Astar DJam. So it was pretty cool, you know. So what they did, the anniversary of Astar DJams, they did a celebration on Twitter Space. You know, they did on first they went to Cosmize, which is this metaverse 3D that people go to, like this 3D hall, and they start to talk. And after that, they went to Twitter Space with the users and founders of big names on Astar Network, like Astridao, ArfSwap, and Algen. And Rams was the host there. He was hosting there. It was pretty cool, to see all the community together, and only that, the to show all the milestone and achievements of the DGEM. So Recently, we're talking about the Astar Degens. They reach 150 million Astar in delegation on dApp staking. So right now, as you can see here, uh, there's around $50 million locked. But remember that this price was when Astar token was around 10 cents. Now it's a little bit less, but you can go here and go to uh, official Astar portal, and look at here, is already on fourth place. Very close. Eventually, I think in the future is gonna be first one. you know. Um, so remember what all the things the Astar Degens provide. You know, the Astar Degens provide when you have the NFT. When you buy NFT on Tofu, you need to go here on Tofu, or somebody are gonna send you the NFT to your wallet, and then you do the Astar Pass and make the dApp staking on Astar Portal. So all the advantage that probably everybody knows here, Franza is pretty good, because he managed a lot of things on Astar. You can do like DAO treasury management. So if you have an NFT from Astar Degens, you have voting power. So that's a very good utility, you know. Um, After that, for example, what you can do is that you can go to their official DAO proposals, on Snapshot, and you have all this proposal. Most of them right now are closed because we had a bunch of them and a lot of people vote, as you can see here. Everybody here. The voting is the amount of Astar NFTs, Astar Degens NFTs that you have. Look at how much votes you can get, and then you can read and vote for yes or no for the proposal. So we had here the monthly distribution of staking rewards. So we had like 4 proposals, and people vote what is the best, which is pretty cool, you know. Um, and then you can see here that Astar Degens were part of a big, big investment, because Astar Degens as a VC DAO, so it's a venture capital, a decentralized venture capital. So you can be very early in projects on Astar Network. For example, you can go here and see that they were very early in projects like Starlay, ArvSwap, AstriDAO, and Algen. So holding an NFT, Astar Degens, and doing dApp staking, you can be part of that, and you can receive airdrops too, which is pretty cool. So Astar Degens is fantastic. And another very important thing, in always is important to have in a DAO, is transparency. So you can go in their official native wallet and see all the transfers, how much money they have, where they're all the rewards they're receiving from dApp staking, where they're transferring funds, which is pretty cool. Again, you can go on Tofu and buy your NFT there. So after that, the next thing, which it's pretty nice to talk, is no, I'm gonna show you a little bit of how is the interface on Discord. So a pretty important thing on Astar Degens is being part of their Discord. As you can see here, there's the official links, so the Twitter, the Medium, the official Mint site. You can do the DAO funds, so you can track all the funds here. You can go to governments and connect your talisman, like here you can talisman or EVM based wallets like MetaMask. There's the official site, official chat. So as you can see, there's a lot of activity. People are very active here. After that, you can go, for example, you can see all the partners they're doing, you know, and you need to always follow the announcements. So the community announcements here, that's from Frenza, you know, Rams, everybody here doing the pretty important announcement. So congratulations to Astar Degens first anniversary, fantastic achievement. And now we're gonna go to the next topic, which is uh, the Astar nodes. So the Astar nodes are important for decentralization, you know. So a proposal by BLD made, let's see here, gonna show here the main scene. Um, let's see the proposal. So the proposal from BLD, like in January, like 1 month ago, he said how important it is to run your locally nodes and to have a geographic distribution of all the nodes. So right now there's a concentration on North America and Europe. So Astar, so BLD proposed to incentivize nodes to be run on South America, Africa, West Asia, Southeast Asia, and Australia. So the proposal is to incentivize like 2 Astar nodes per region, so 2 on South America, 2 on Africa, 2 in West, and so on. And you're gonna have the amount request is gonna be like 5,000 Astar per person. To why is 5,000? So 5,000 is close to the price of Raspberry Pi. So Raspberry Pi is like very cheap, hardware that you can run. You have like memory, you can download the software and run a node pretty cheap. If you have all the some technical achievements, if you have a technical background, you can go to their docs here, and install a node. So again, what we're doing is incentivizing nodes to be in South America, Africa, West Asia, Southeast Asia, and Australia to be more distributed around the world. I think it's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And now the last one, which is pretty cool too, is the announcement of Ink 4.0, the new version of Ink. So I talked with a lot of developers from Astar for months, and in even other substrate-based projects, and they always mention they're waiting this improvement, this new version of Ink, because it's gonna be fantastic. They're gonna open more options. It's gonna be a production-ready language, so it's gonna be close to what Solidity was in the beginning. Why is that? So I did a Twitter thread talking about. They did a Twitter space today, Brush Fam with Aleph Zero and Astar Network, talking about all the advantage of the new Ink. As you can see here, my quick summary, I'm gonna show here the quick summary. So as you can see here, what's gonna be better for developer? So it's gonna be an improvement on metadata storage. It's gonna be better for block splitters and to have to show data. Less complexity, so you're gonna have like these templates. It's gonna be easier to deploy a contract. There's this cargo contract 2.0, which is, I think it's another improvement of their template. And better frameworks, OpenBrush and So2Ink. So OpenBrush is similar to Hardhat and OpenZeppelin from the Solidity development frameworks, which is going to be easier for developers. So they don't need to do a lot of not nice things to deploy a contract. You just need to download OpenBrush and you're going to have ready to go things, like templates and functions, And another thing they're doing is this So2Ink, which is a transpiler. So there's a bunch of Solidity developers in the blockchain, public blockchain ecosystems, not a lot of ink. So in a way, you can eventually go to do this transition from Solidity to ink. You do like this transpiler. I think, yeah, I think it's pretty good. There's a great documentation, so you can go to their website here, brushfam.io, and you see all the products. Yeah, look, the Open Brush website here. So you can see it's a smart contract library for Polkadot. What they're gonna do, they're gonna create the standard like you see on Ethereum, RC20, RC150. So OpenBrush is creating and providing and implementing all the Polkadot standards for ink, like PSP22, fungible token, and so on. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the GitHub, official GitHub of So2Ink, the transpiler. As you can see here, they are supported by Web3 Foundation, which is pretty cool. Very important to have these grants. And now let's see here. I'm gonna return. So right now, kind of that's it. That's the overview of the last week. There's not a lot of people watching, but which is okay. So now it's gonna be like a freestyle, like a Q&A. You guys decide. So I'm gonna ask here in chat what you guys want. There's not a lot of people like forever alone, but it's okay. Right now, so doing like overview and a summary what happened. So we have Astar Degens anniversary, like 1 year of probably the best NFT and the best community run base on Astar. So congratulations, Astar Degen. Great achievements. 150 million Astar delegated. We have all the proposal to decentralize even more Astar with Astar nodes and their peers proposal to have more nodes on South America, Africa, Asia, and Australia. And then you have Inc 4.0 that's gonna be even better for developers. You're gonna have templates, production ready contracts, to compete with Solidity. So let's see here the chat. What's up, chat? Let's see here. Oh, that's true. So Franza is asking what is the new proposal of rewards of dApp staking. So that's a very important one. It's so we can check here on the official forum here. So dApp staking. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see the proposal. There's more here. Now let's go to official one. Yeah, there's the peers here. Wait, where is this? latest one. I need help like this. Maybe I need some help here. Franza. Yeah, but that's a good question. So, last one, dApp staking. I'm not seeing here. Yeah, they have the delisting. Where is this, man? Can you... Oh, I think that's... No. Can you give me the link, Franza? If you have one, will be nice. Yeah, so... Let's see here. No, it's not here. Of... yeah, I know they're trying to reduce the... They already reduce the collectors rewards, you know. So it's I think... Are you talking about this one, Franza? I don't know if it's this one. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Yeah, what they're trying to do is they did updates to reduce the collectors rewards, so the inflation went from 10% to 9.5%. So it's a good reduction. Uh, in tokenomics and crypto, when you have lower inflation, eventually that's good. If you have a nice demand, constant demand, it's always good for the price, you know. And then there's eventually another... Where, friends? I cannot see. Yeah. So wait a minute. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's taking V3. Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. You know, um, that's what that was like more than almost like 2 months proposal. It's more complex. You know, will be nice eventually to do another live stream more focus on that. Uh, yeah, yeah, I saw on Telegram. I was waiting give me the link on YouTube. Now I saw that. So yeah, Dap's taking V3. Dino from the core team did this proposal. So the problems are he gives that registration and under registration needs to be fully decentralized. Not all dApps are really dApps, but are treated equally. Lack of... So I think would be nice to do like more in-depth live stream, maybe next week to talk it about. Because I think in my schedule I did like the script was more focused in talking about Astar Degens. because depth staking V3 is like more complex. You know, look at this. There's a lot of complexity to explain. You know what I mean? Why is gonna be improved or not? So if we can do in the next week, friends, another live stream specifically talking about depth staking, V3 is gonna be pretty cool. You know, because right now what I was trying to do too is talking about this project here, momentum. You know, I think friends already know about them, which is I'm pretty bullish on metaverse style things, and you can go here on momentum. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, look at this. I like the vibes and design of this game. So it's like a 3D Web 3. That's the probably my idea of Web 3 is this thing called Web XR. So it's a web with augmented reality or with VR. So in the future probably you're not gonna go to a specific websites with tabs in the browser. We're gonna navigate the web in like a 3D space, and that's why I like a lot this project, because you can go to specific spots. Like here, you can go to Polkadot and see what they're doing. Oh shit, it was too fast. And then you can go to Remark, all the teams they're doing. So you have like this 3D visualization of all the community, all the ecosystem. I think it's pretty cool, you know. So for example, you can see I was on the Shiden DAO, our Canary um, version to Astar on Shiden there. But now I lost here, so I can go on their Explorer here and type Shiden. You go and let's wait here. They're searching. Yeah, I think it's not doing well. This 3D visualization for me is pretty cool. You know, and in the future, what we're gonna do, all the Web3 events. Today they did like the event of Astar Degens' birthday celebration on Cosmize. I like a lot Cosmize. Um, in the last live stream I did for the Portuguese community, I talk about them. But then you have, I think, probably the future is gonna be something like this one. I like their concept, man. It's pretty cool. So there's some bugs they're not finding easy. Oh, okay, look at this. So I type Shiden and they went directly. So I click enter and you have, oh, so there's a bug here. Let's click enter here. Shit. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs. But then you can find a lot of GM here. Pretty cool. So you can go, I think like the visualization from the top is pretty nice. So you have momentum here. You need to have some momentum. What do you think about that, friends? Do you like this game or not? Do you like momentum? So look at this nice graphics, like Ouroboros, So you can focus below and see all the things. Eventually they're gonna do like mini games like Mario, So you're gonna try to find some Easter eggs in the game. So it's gonna be funnier. Right now, you can only see content in specific spots, but there's no mini game yet. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty nice, man. I mean, nobody. Right now, I think it's only me and maybe another. I saw Paulo, which is from the Portuguese community too. I think he did a video talking about. Um, but maybe just me and Paulo. You know, will be nice to do Astar Degens. I don't know, is Astar Degens here or not? They have a spot here or not? Do you know that, Frenza? There's some delay, so I'm gonna need to wait a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna let's see here. I'm gonna search for Astar Degens. Yeah, maybe they don't have a spot here. Will be oh that that's not cool. Yeah, I think it's difficult. You know, I remember that I think Rams talked to me that um, they're trying to incentivize more 3D developers, 3D artists to make like custom, GLB. GLB is this 3D format for web, so it's very low polygons. So you can see all this thing is web based. There's low polygons, so you can run pretty easy in your web browser. So that's why I think it's the future is gonna be WebXR, web browser based 3D stuff, and blockchain is gonna be necessary to be like this backend of ownership. And I think Polkadot has the best architecture for that because we have like this heterogeneous sharding. So all this, like you can see, all these parachains here, they have they're autonomous. So if you have a lot of activity in one parachain, not necessarily is gonna create a bottleneck on other one. So they can, in theory, have like fractal scaling. And not only that, you have XCM, so you can transfer assets. You have like this protocol, messaging protocol, that's compatible with all parachains. So there is no, the only one is Cosmos. Ethereum doesn't have that, Solana doesn't have that, and only Polkadot. That's why I'm so bullish on Polkadot ecosystem. And now with all this development, with, like I said here, like with Inc 4.0, I think everything is gonna change, man. It's gonna be pretty cool. So returning to the main scene here. I don't know, friends. What do you think about the live stream? Is it okay? How can we improve here? How can we improve? Like making put some music. More effects, better transitions. What do you think? Yeah, I think eventually when Astor improve a little bit more in the yeah, thank you, friends. Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at my channel. My channel only has like 6 subscribers. You know, um, there's not a lot of people. I already talked with Bitcoin. Maybe in the future we're gonna like do a collab. If maybe Paulo, Zago, another one. You know, I was talking with Dustin and Rams. Maybe they're gonna be part of this live stream too. Um, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is like this weekly updates of what's happening. Even though there's not a lot of people watching, it's nice to have this, you know. So I think the the Astar community needs like these weekly shows to so people can see visualize what's happening because just reading is boring. You need to visualize what's happening with the ecosystem as a whole. You know what I mean? So eventually I'm gonna do all my presentation on here, on momentum. Maybe I can even talk with the momentum developers to create like space here. I'm gonna research a little bit more to how to create a spot here and make like the DeFi guy show here. You know what I mean? And make my show here. Yeah. So guys, I think that's it for the live stream. Thank you, Franza, the only one here. Maybe another one, but they didn't stick here. That was kind of the infrastructure, the structure that I created with 5 parts. Always giving the main news and main projects being built and proposals on Astar. So doing a recap here, the Astar DJam's birthday, all the milestones like 150 million Astar. Um, um, the proposal to decentralize Astar nodes and the new Inc 4.0. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, look at that. Now we have a doctor here. Yeah. So now there's 3 more people watching. The doctor is here. So we did already like I don't know if you guys want a little bit more. Maybe I can. I don't know if doctors know about Momentum, this Polkadot metaverse project. Oh, look at Franza. Franza is here and doctor is here. Wait a minute. Oh, now look. Now you can see my text here. So I had a bug with Streamlabs. This. Now you can see the chat. Oh, that's nice, Doctor. Will be pretty cool if I can reach out them, create like the DeFi guy show here, or Astar DGems. I don't know if Astar DGems has a spot here. Do you know if they have or not? So let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I was talking with a big project on Ethereum community. I don't know if you guys know about On Cyber. This one here. uh, On Cyber. Um, they they're pretty big on metaverse. You know, Eventually they can even go to like Astar Network, maybe. you know. And there's another one called Hyperfi. Look at this one, hyperfi.io. You can go here. Do you guys know this one? Look at this. You have like you go click one click and you join the metaverse. The 3D metaverse. There's another one, Spatial. which is pretty cool. But this one is pretty nice, so you can create a NFT minting here. You know, look at this. So you can go. There's a bunch of things to do. Will be nice if Astar Network has a space here. you know, look at that. You can go in a bunch of things, and then you can click on some NFTs and go directly to OpenSea too. Pretty nice on Hyperfi. I talk with the devs from them. Look at that. They're listening this, lo-fi video. So this one, I think they're on Arbitrum, Ethereum, and Polygon. You know, but look, they have this thing called portals. You click here. Oh, it's not working. Oh, so you click, and then you go to a portal. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. That's the new portal. Yeah. But it will be nice if they have something on Astar. Look, and then you're in a different space. One click and you're a different system in a different um, metaverse. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at the nice effects, man. I think it's like a Burning Man. He's a Burning Man fan. Look at that. What are you guys thinking to talk with them to add Astar Network in there? They're very new. If you go to their Twitter, you can go here. Let's see here. Hyperfi. They don't have. They only have a thousand. Yeah, almost 2,000 followers. It's pretty new, man. Yeah, but like pretty cool. So Webaverse, another one, a big one. Yeah, eventually they can go to Astar. Yeah. So what else, guys? What do you want to talk about, Doctor? What do you want? We can chat and talk about other things if you want. Gonna change here then. Yeah, guys. Maybe we can do in the next live stream. Really nice metaverse. What's your opinion about Cosmice? Well, friends, we can go here on Cosmice. The problem I see with Cosmice right now, I think it's pretty cool. I went there always. I did already live stream talking about them. Um, but I think the biggest problem is right now it's more like a hall. You go there. There's not a lot of things to do. You can go and do emojis and talk there. Open up your mic there, but there's not a thing. So you can hear. You can go here. Look. Um, so the interface needs to be easier. The interface needs to be easier to join, like I showed to you on Hyperfi. It's just one click and you're in this new metaverse, this Web3 3D WebXR thing. So, and the problem right is kind of not that fast. but I think it's gonna improve. Look at, yeah, you can add here. Yeah, yeah, you have like the avatars. They had the NFT stuff. Do you guys go a lot on Cosmize or not? You can change here. Let's change my hair here. Yeah, because when you open up, for example, today they did like this interview for the Astar Degens birthday on Cosmize. So it's just event hall. There's not a lot of mini games. When you go on a Hyperfi, there's some mini games you can go. You know what I mean? But eventually, we're gonna all of them are gonna improve. You know, eventually all of them are gonna improve. Yeah, not detect. So look at this. It's nice. You can interact. You do like some animations. you know, I think it's cool, but we need to do more mini games. I remember in their roadmap they mentioned they're gonna add some mini games, but right now there's not a lot of things to do. But let's see here. I think you can, yeah, you can do a screenshot, change to Sky City here. I'll go to Astor Hall when all the events happen. So everybody's making events there. Oh, really? I thought they did that, or they just make the Astor Twitter space. Yeah, because I wasn't there too. I wasn't there. I was only listening to the Twitter space. Yeah, yeah, for sure. They're gonna do the Toyota hackathon here. The beginning. They already did. So look at this. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool, but it's gonna have more improvements in the future. Yeah. But man, I'm very bullish on all metaverse things. Crypto was created to be natively digital. So most of the solutions that public blockchains are going to solve are for specific digital stuff. You know what I mean? And this idea that blockchain is going to be the layer of proof and ownership of all digital assets. Polkadot, it's pretty nice, in a very good position right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, so doing a recap here, we have Cosmice, Momentum. I like a lot Momentum. Maybe in the future we're gonna have Hyperfi, Hyperfi on Astar Network. You know, and that's it. I think. What else you guys want to talk about? So, I think for today it's it's enough. I'm glad everybody went here. Like Doctor friends, very old friends here that are on Aster community from the beginning. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, we're just starting. I'm developing at the same time all the structure of my live stream. Like 4 to 5 parts. So I have like the overview, what's happening, and eventually I'm gonna improve. Maybe doing some gameplays and interviews to improve the engagement of the live stream. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening or my live stream. and just waiting for the next week. So thank you, Franzette. Thank you, Doctor. So see you guys.